Hi, I'm Richard Fields with this week's Report from the Fields, reporting on DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency. What a great idea! Like Theodore Roosevelt's KEEP Commission, the Grace Commission on government waste under Reagan, Clinton's Reinventing Government, Al Gore's Partnership for Reinventing Government, George W. Bush's President's Management Agenda, Vice President Joe Biden's campaign to cut waste, or countless GAO reports. With minor exceptions, they all produced great ideas that got printed up, but the only result was a waste of the paper they were printed on. Will DOGE be different? Maybe. Elon Musk is reputed to be someone who works 20 hours a day with a near 100% signal to noise ratio, meaning that he's hyper-focused on the task at hand all the time. He bought Twitter, cut its workforce by some 80% while improving how well it functioned. His partner, Vivek Ramaswamy, campaigning for president, proposed cutting the federal workforce by 75%. They have a great model to follow in Javier Milei of Argentina, who cut government agencies in that country in half and otherwise slashed public welfare and infrastructure spending. They will be able to cut billions in low-hanging fruit at the various regulatory agencies. Cutting regulatory spending and the regulations the bureaucrats are enforcing will produce salutary effects in economic growth. After 1 year of chainsaw budget cuts in Argentina, Milei was able to tame inflation, produce the first federal budget surplus in decades, and turn the economy from deep recession to growth. It could happen here. But like in Argentina, it will require cutting the so-called mandatory areas of federal spending. Musk wants to cut $2 trillion in federal spending. The grand total of all discretionary spending is only $1.7 trillion. So if DOGE cuts all discretionary spending, defense, all the regulatory agencies, the court system, all the intelligence agencies, everything, including the space program, which Musk benefits from, he would still have $300 billion to go. Since the U.S. spends 6 times as much on defense as the next half dozen biggest spenders combined, we could probably cut defense spending by 80% and still be safe from foreign aggression. That means we'd still need $160 billion for defense. In a libertarian wet dream world where Congress quitters work for free and all the regulatory agencies are done away with, we'd still need to spend a little bit more to keep the court system and other essential services functional. So $300 billion plus $160 billion plus, say, another $40 billion adds up to about $500 billion that would have to come out of mandatory spending. That's mainly Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. Spread out over a population of 346 million people, that means on average we'd each need to give up about $1,500 of the federal benefits we've grown accustomed to each year. I'm ready. Are you? I'm Richard Fields, and that's this week's Report from the Fields. See you again next week, and Happy New Year.